Hi, I'm Reid Smith, and I'm the Director of Cloud Products for Savvis Hosting. And we're here at the Cloud Expo today, and we're talking about the importance of cloud computing. One of the important things for us is for our ability to provide our clients with cloud computing services. So part of our legacy at Savvis is that we not only provide cloud services, but we also provide IT services to the enterprise market and to the academic institutional market. So this is something where we can provide not only cloud services, but we can provide data center hosting, we can provide server hosting, co-location. We actually have our own network as well, where we provide network services around the globe. We have our own fiber and peering relationships with the major network vendors. So this is an important thing for us because in our cloud offering, our network gives us an advantage to be able to help our customers. Not everyone thinks about this with cloud, is the fact that the network is where the cloud is delivered. So a lot of cloud providers that are out there today will deliver best efforts across the internet. So moving data back and forth to the cloud, getting your results can be an iffy situation. Some of the main business that we work in is in the financial institution space. This is an institution where not only do they need high levels of security, but they also need the high response times, where milliseconds can make a difference of whether a trade happens or not. So this also carries over, we found, into the high performance computing space where people want to move large amounts of data back and forth to what previously might have been called a grid or the cloud, and they need data portability is an important thing because of the amounts of data that are moving into that. And then maybe you'll have a compute problem that's being solved that takes a long time to be solved by the cloud, or maybe it's something where you have multiple iterations of something that comes back and forth. So our network is something that we've found that is not a best efforts. It's something that we find in the cloud is important, where we can basically provide high level SLA and high performance to our customers around the network and not just the cloud. Another important spot for us is our ability to work with customers. So we had a customer come to us and say, initially in our relationship with them, they said, we want to specify what model of processor you're using, what brand of server you're using. We want to help you design the architecture. And we went down this path with them. We recently had this customer come back to us, and they've realized that with the industry trends around cloud, that they don't need to be involved in those decisions anymore. So they've said, we want you to handle the infrastructure decisions. As long as the compute is meeting our performance requirements, we're fine with that. We want a high-level cloud where we can come in and control things in an automated fashion and not worry so much about how the bits and bytes are traveling. This was a long time it took them to get to this point in the process where they were able to trust a service provider like us, and it's because we've worked with them for years that we're able to do this. So this is something that I think a lot of people have a hard time with, is being able to give up control like that to a cloud service provider. And so that's one of the reasons it's Savvis, because we not only provide cloud, when you think about it, cloud is just another way of providing compute power, whether it's a virtual server or a physical server or what have you. We provide the broad spectrum of services to customers. That's something that also I think gets lost sometimes in the conversation with cloud, is the ability to really provide the broad range of services and not just cloud compute to meet customers' needs. The last time I checked, the number of servers that were virtualized that in existence today was about 20% or less, according to Gartner. So there's a lot of compute workloads out there that don't need virtualization. So having a hybrid cloud, and when I say hybrid I mean virtualized and non-virtualized, is something that's very important today, and it's important to our customers.